Today we have Tracy Lyles on with us on M&B TV. She's the founder of We R.I.S E. How's it going, Tracy?
It is going great. How's it going with you?
Doing good. Good to have you.
Thank you.
Yeah, you have We R.I.S E. So let's talk about where that idea came from about We R.I.S E.
Okay. Well, it happened during the pandemic. Of course, we were not necessarily out of work, but we were working from home. So guess what? Started walking in the park, and then the Lord had gave me an idea that said, basically, since you're out here walking, let's walk for a cause. But I want to kind of roll back on that a little bit because I've always been a person who loved to help people. And I did it with my previous church. So this was just a natural progression, I believe. Because I also believe with We R.I.S E, we are an extension of God's hand. So when he said that, I'm like, yes, I'm down for it. So that's the beginning of We R.I.S E. And that was happening during the pandemic in 2020.
Wow. So you pretty much touched on it, but what's the major goal of We R.I.S E?
The major goal is to help those who are struggling financially relative to paying their rent. Initially, we wanted to help people who were struggling during the pandemic in reference to COVID. They were having issues paying their rent, so we wanted to be an extension to help them with that, but also help them with any household goods. But not only that, because sometimes we get to the point of paying people rent and then they get back in the same situation.
Right.
So our goal is not just to pay their rent, but also to help them to get good building blocks relative to finances so they won't end up in that situation again, or at least have an emergency fund so they won't be in that situation again.
Got you. So what do you see We R.I.S E in the next 2 years?
In the next 2 years, I see that We R.I.S E will have purchased maybe a house.
I like it.
Maybe, some duplexes, and being able to house people to live there for 6 months to a year so they can get back on their feet.
Wow.
So that's where I see it, to have purchased some properties.
Got you.
Yes.
Wow. That makes you come alive.
It does. It does. It really does, because it's like, I've been there before. I know a lot of times I said I would never tell anybody my testimony. Well, that's a small snippet of it where I had to struggle, and it was due to my own issues, right? But still, you still want to help people because you never know what situation somebody's in, and I never want to take that for granted. And I know how it was when I couldn't reach out to anyone. So we want to be a blessing to those who cannot really help themselves during difficult times.
Wow. With that being said, how could people support We R.I.S E?
Well, they can support us in many ways. Number one, definitely prayer. Number two, they can assist with walking with me and putting it on our Facebook page saying that they support us. And then, of course, finally, they can support us through money. Whatever donation they provide, I always getting this mixed up, 503 CB, whatever.
C1.
Yeah. It's okay. I'm nonprofit. Okay. So bottom line is they can definitely support through funding. Definitely funding.
Got you.
Yes.
Got you. So when you talk about supporting you walking, where do you walk? So people, if they want to come out, support you with walking, where are you located?
Right. So currently I walk at Chesapeake City Park. And I start walking like at 6:30 a.m. in the morning. So when we start this initiative relative to the 30-day walk challenge, I'm going to start on, I think it's September 15th and run it to October 15th. So it's a 30-day, 100-mile walk challenge. And I'll be walking, try to walk from 4 to 5 miles per day. However, I am going to give myself a break.
Got you.
So they can come connect with me on the weekends, because I don't know if anybody's going to come walk with me prior to them coming to work. But what I'll do is definitely post it on Facebook once a week. I know last year, the previous years, I would post it every day, but I'll do like once a week.
Right.
But if people want to sponsor me while I walk, I know there's some organizations that is currently sponsoring, but if they want to sponsor, if they want to find their own organizations to sponsor them, definitely they can do that, but just shout me out
Gotcha.
on Facebook and everything, so everybody will know that we're doing this for a good cause, and the money is going to some great organizations this year.
So you can walk, support, and exercise at the same time.
At the same time, we can de-chunk. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
It has both. It has both benefits, health benefit and a spiritual benefit. The Word of God says that when you lend to the poor, you're lending to Him.
Wow.
So let's do that.
Amazing.
Yeah, we want to be that extension for Him, no doubt.
Wow.
Yes.
So you talk about Facebook. You have a website, right?
Yes, I do.
All right.
You can reach out to me via the website. It's www.tracy, Tracy Lyles, Lyles.com. And when you go to the landing page, click on the menu and click on We R.I.S E. You'll get more information on things that we've done previously. You'll get more details about the walk. And you'll also be able to see yet another video of walks that we have completed in the previous years.
Wow.
Yes.
Amazing. Any last words you want to give?
Help out. No, seriously, all jokes aside, this is definitely for the Lord. This is not nothing I came up with. I'm doing it for Him because I believe that's my gift back to Him.
Amazing.
And I want Him to use everything that I do for His glory. So because we are His extension, I would want people to see us helping people. They need to see Christian work in action instead of just lip service.
Got you.
Instead of just lip service. So it is my prayer that we expand in the very near future. But we're going to need people and support to do that, because there's so many, if you just look around, there's so many homeless people out there. They don't have to be on drugs to be homeless.
Absolutely.
Sometimes people are only one paycheck away from being homeless. So we want to be a support. We want to be a support. We want to grow. We want to be able to buy land. We want to be able to teach people how to do finance, teach people, how to invest. But that's aside from helping them from where they are. Amazing. So it's not just a charity, right? We want to build who they are, and they not be ashamed that if they had a hardship, because people have a hardship, life happens. So we want to be that conduit where they can come to, and we can be a blessing to them. And on that note, I do want to shout out S.L. Nussbaum and Pastor Juanita Ricks.
Okay.
And Hearts Full of Grace and Pastor Andre Pinnell for consistently giving. And we've been able to bless people in their organization as well. Right. So there are many more that are out there. Don't come to mind right now, but definitely those three come to mind because they have definitely been a great support to the organization. Wow. And we want to do more in the community. We want to impact where we are.
Okay. All right. Well, we appreciate you on M&B Media TV. Me and my partner, Lo Mills.
Yes.
We thank you for being a part.
Thank you.
Absolutely.
Thank you.
All right.